Welcome back in to the Sports Source. This segment of our show brought to you by our friends at Southeast Termite and Pest Control. Folks, as the weather gets warmer, that means one thing: mosquitoes. You don't want mosquitoes. No one wants mosquitoes. The trained professionals at Southeast Termite and Pest Control can help you eliminate that problem. Sign up for their monthly treatments before the end of May, and you will get half off the October treatment, half price. And their prices are fantastic to begin with. Trust me on that. Call them at Southeast Termite and Pest Control. Been around since 1971. All right, back with Mike Keith. A little quicker here as we move through the show. Mainly, my big question is this. You cover the Vols and cover the Vols and cover the Vols, and then you leave, and immediately they go 13-0 and win the national championship. Not only did you leave and John Ward steps down, you leave and they win a national title. What was that like?
If I'd left earlier, they'd have won a couple more.
It's good. It was you.
Truthfully, it was great because I got to be a fan. When you cover a team, even if you're a graduate, even if you've grown up as a fan, it's not the same. Yeah. People think it is. People think, oh, you're pulling for them. Yeah. It's like, well, you're certainly not pulling against them, but on a day-to-day basis, you're dealing with human beings who aren't always happy with you. You're not always happy with them. It's very different. It's hard work. So when you step away and suddenly you can just be a fan, you can just watch the games. Cody Allison and I would get together on Saturdays and watch the Vols, which we had never gotten to do. It was fantastic. And when the championship game was over, the Fiesta Bowl game was over, instead of having to do 5 hours of radio, I turned off the TV and went to bed happy. You know, it was like being a real human being and being a fan again. So it would surprise people because they're like, boy, you missed out. And I would have liked to have covered a national championship team journalistically, but getting to be back in the fan role was much better.
How about what's happened at UT since then? Watching it from afar, you had a lot of turnover. You've had downturns and a lot of things. Now it appears that football and basketball, which are the two big sports, looks like they've got the right people in control. Your thoughts, just quickly, on the Tennessee Athletic Department, what it's gone through, and where you think it's going now?
Well, Coach Dickey was such a force.
Yep.
And that didn't always make him popular, but Coach Dickey made decisions as the athletic director. Coach Dickey kept his coaches in line. Coach Dickey kept the NCAA away.
Yes, he did.
He could keep it in the road. I see that now with Dave Hart. I see that same sort of, I'm going to make a tough decision even at a moment where it's not as good. And when you have that kind of leadership, and then you get a Butch Jones who's just a star. Yeah. If you're a Tennessee guy, how do you not love Butch Jones? And the recruiting, especially getting over in my neck of the woods, recruiting Middle Tennessee, where there are athletes. Yeah. I mean, it's phenomenal. It's like a mini Atlanta right now in terms of what it's producing in terms of athletes. I think it's on the way back up. And hiring Rick Barnes, really?
No brainer. Yeah.
How does that happen?
It's after all of those bad breaks, and it was literally a series of just, you walk through a door and a horseshoe falls on your head, and then you do the next door and another horseshoe falls on your head. Rick Barnes was almost like the good luck that finally you were due. Good luck fell to you. So I think they are in the right path. I don't think there's much question. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Titans. Were the early successful, fun, happy years, are they making it tougher for Mike now that it's kind of the rebuilding tough years? We'll discuss. Come on back on the Sports Source.
From East Tennessee to Kentucky, no job is too small for Benedict Construction. Electrical work, heating and air installation, even carports and garages. With a reputation for excellence, rely on the custom work of Benedict Construction.